Corner deeper this time. It's over the head even of GQ at the back post, who gives the delivery the thumbs up. Strasbourg defender, French-born, has had, like his club, a tough season in the French top flight, but perhaps things turning around just slightly for Strasbourg in the battle against relegation. That's a foul, surely, is it? No, says the referee. Play allowed to go on. It's a strong challenge from Dennis Odoi. Cuts it back nicely in a chance and pulled wide, and just narrowly so. Great opportunity for Mohamed Kudus. The darling boy of Ghanaian football, as the stadium announcer described him when he read the teams out. Could have endeared himself to the fans just a little more there, the Ajax man. It's a strong run from Odoi down this right-hand side. Took it well. And the finish didn't match the approach play for Kudus. Ghana were really disappointing in the last Nations Cup. Out in the group stage, it was relatively strong with Morocco, of course. Went on to play so brilliantly at the World Cup in Qatar just before Christmas. Gabon were also in the group, and but rather surprisingly, Comoros came through instead of Ghana. Here come the visitors. Sola. Eight minutes gone. Ghana 0, Angola 0. That one fine chance for Kudus, though. Intercepted by Gideon Mensah. He too involved in a relegation battle in France with Auxerre. In a bit more trouble than his teammate Gico, though. Here comes Thomas Partey. Drives forward, beats two. Great run from the Arsenal midfielder. Lovely ball as well. And Ghana not quite able to take full advantage. I think it was Iñaki Williams who was played in. Super run from Partey, though. It's a Ghana throw. The 10th straight qualification for the finals if Ghana make it through. He's been there before. 31 years old now, Jordan Ayew. Promising build up again from the house, and the shot comes in. Well wide this time. Edmund Addo. He's just left Sheriff Tiraspol in Moldova to join Serbian side Spartak Subotica. A Champions League experience at Sheriff Tiraspol did add up. Ghana keen to get on with it. Ayew. It's away from Tekanero. Nicely done by Jordan Ayew. Another opportunity, another good bit of skill from the younger of Abedi Pele's sons. And just a little bit too roughhouse and Tekanero. Helder Costa loses out. Man who's on loan from Leeds United in Saudi Arabia with Al Ittihad. So a nice bit of play and gets a ripple of applause from an appreciative crowd. Here's Gideon Mensah. Goes back to Chiku. Now Daniel Amati. Odoi has quite a big role, the experienced Dennis Odoi. There he is. Big boots to fill, as it were, filling in for Tariq Lamptey. Chris Hughton admitting that Lamptey would be a major miss. Let's fly it forward. It's a good ball too. Just lost his footing, did Sulemana. Still got it up, and still so good on the ball. His close control is exceptional. Here's Ayew. Chances here, maybe. Kudus behind by Gaspar for another corner. Great pressure, and it gets the volume turned up just a little bit more, if that was possible. Here's Ayew. Clever ball. Suleiman just wanted a little bit too much time. There's a foul. A little bit much made of that by Jacinto. Foul, no doubt, though. Free kick to Angola, who can clear the lines. Angola, who were bottom of their group in qualifying for the last Nations Cup. Gambia, Gabon going through from that one. DRC finishing ahead of them as well. Just 1 point, sorry, yeah, 1 win and the draw from their 6 games. So they've actually already done as well as that from their opening 2 games this time round. Alfredo Ribeiro, Freddy, as he's known, wearing the captain's armband. Here he is again. It's a good, strong run forward by Helder Costa. Freddy's ball in, and a chance maybe. Really good chance too. And he just wanted a little bit too long, did Manuel Afonso. First time shot would surely have at least tested Atizigi. Instead, he took a touch and allowed Amati, I think it was, to get across. Just get his big frame between the ball and the goal. Yeah, post corner, that's off the outside of the post. Freddy again. And in the air, they're dominating Angola. Gaspar getting his big frame up. That was a good opportunity. Not as good as this one there. He needed to hit it straight away. Gaspar, who moved to Europe to play his football in Portugal last summer. He's with Estrela Amadora in the Portuguese second tier. Freddy flicked on, but too much on that one. Here goes Ayew again. He's proving a real thorn in Angola's side down this right-hand side. Kudus. Sulemana still. Shooting opportunity. It's spilled. It's wide, and he gets away with one. There's Adilson. Shot from Iñaki Williams wasn't particularly good. Should have been easy enough, really. But Adilson spilled at his near post, and Mohamed Kudus very nearly took advantage, and Adilson needing to block again. Away by Gaspar. Odoi. Here's Addo. Still Tony there to allow the ball to run. Addo again. Odoi. Now Sulemana, seeing quite a lot of the ball as the Southampton player. When he moved to England in January, that's just overhit for Odoi. 34 years young now, Dennis Odoi. As we approach the 20-minute mark in Kumasi, Ghana 0, Angola 0. Played long, and Ayew again. Decent early ball. Comfortably cut out, it has to be said. But Ghana making real inroads down this right-hand side. Here goes Ayew once more. Is that a penalty? No, says the referee. It was not a great challenge from Yara. Look at this again. We have the benefit of seeing it once more. I think that's a penalty. Don't think he took the ball. I think he took the man. And again, it's not really important what I think. Shakes off the challenge, does Manuel Afonso. Jacinto's ball in, nicely cut out by Addo. Some great tracking back there. But here come Angola again. Odoi this time with the defending. Williams, who felt the force of that challenge. Seeing Pedro Gonçalves, the Angola coach, turned 47 last month. Portuguese born. Previously the coach of the under-17 sides. Angola did really well into the 2019 under-17 World Cup, reached the knockout stages as well on their competition debut. One of the top jobs since August 2019. On the back of that success. The side are holding out against Ghana here, midway point of the first half. Forward as well with a degree of confidence. Here's Helder Costa. Wasted. Helder Costa, who moved to Monaco in summer 2015 along with Bernardo Silva on the Benfica first team. Fair to say that Bernardo Silva's career's on a slightly different trajectory. Sunamana. He was right. Just the execution was questionable. Ball from Manuel Cafumano, who goes by the nickname of Show, to Helder Costa. It was always against Jacinto. Get a corner out of the dot. Much as he could have hoped for. Another free header. Wasted opportunity as well. Jonathan Boatti. Was an opportunity to again trouble Ati Ziggy. Not taken by Angola. They've had a couple of aerial opportunities. We need to tighten up certainly in that regard. Maybe start cutting out the crosses before they come in. That was a corner, of course. Careful about pursuing Amati. Back to Amati. City defender wants options. Finds what? It's Suleimana who spins brilliantly and thrillingly, and then wastes all his own good work. The turn and the acceleration from Kamaldeen Suleimana was just so fluid. Hugely exciting player. Only turned 21 last month. Suleimana had quite a few injury problems during his time at Rennes in the French league, but also at times looked absolutely fabulous. Not being able to change the scoreline here though so far. Ghana 0, Angola 0. Here's Partey. Mensa steps inside. Partey. Work hard to keep the ball. He does though. GQ. Now Amati. Here's Kudus. Big fan favourite, as you can hear, Mohamed Kudus. Not sure that it was sneaking in, but Adilson couldn't take any chances. Might have been going just wide. I had one just wide actually earlier. Mohamed Kudus. Here's Freddie. Gaspar. Freddie again. Could be argued that Angola have actually played the better of the football so far. Here's Tiquinero. Oh, that's beautifully done. Very nicely done indeed. Ball pinballs around a little bit dangerously in the Ghana penalty area. They've not looked secure at the back of Ghana. That's a nice ball. Here's Gideon Mensah. He's only got Iñaki Williams in support. And that's why he decides to come back. GQ. Amati. Now Partey. It's a measure of how far Angola have fallen. They were in pot 3 for the draw. Ghana in the top pot. Oh, that's a mistake. Given away. Iñaki Williams. The shot just struck Buati. Didn't seem to know too much about it, but he did the job. Nearly half an hour in now. Still goalless in Kumasi. Marty here. So Leicester, when they were the surprise English Premier League winners back in 2016. player who was down on the turf. It was Show. Seems to have recovered, but coming across to get a quick drinks break, as you might expect. As you can see, that's why there's a cooling break. Pretty warm. This was the shot. It was well struck, and it was Buati who was just in the way. The goalkeeper might have had it covered. Fantastic colour and noise in the stands. Not had too much colour down there on the pitch so far from Thomas Partey and his teammates. Long cooling break this one, I have to say. Time, of course, will be added on at the end of the opening 45 as the referee finally wants to get back on with it now. Looks like Angola are going to make a change. That's why there was a bit of a hold up. And I think it's Shaw who is coming off. It is indeed. And Bruno Path is coming on to make his Angola debut. Played for Portugal at under 21 level, Portuguese born. So not under 21, under 20 level. Now fully fledged Angola international. So not going back after this one. This is a competitive fixture. So a couple of players on the pitch who've played international football for other countries, but only in friendlies, like Iñaki Williams, who played for Spain, or Dennis Odoi, who played for Belgium. Here is Odoi. He's club footballer. Club Bruges in his birth country. Oh, that's clever from Freddie. Just drew Mohamed Kudus in. Touched the ball. Aldo Costa gets away from Mensah. Nado's going to have to make a recovering challenge, and he does so. And it's a foul one. Really had to put on the afterburners there, did Edmund Nado. And for my money, he is slightly fortunate to get away with a without a booking. Aldo Costa flying down the right-hand side there. We missed the challenge, but certainly a foul. For my money, a yellow card too for Addo. The referee keeps his cards in his pocket. Got 35 minutes here, although 2 or 3 minutes at least for a cooling break. As Lawrence Antizigi lines up his wall. Mensa, Kudus are in there. Ayu watching on. It's a decent delivery. It's towards Gelson Dalla. Gaspar's header still not away, and Ghana making really heavy work of this. And finally, Mohamed Kudus fouled by Helder Costa, and that's going to be a yellow card. It wasn't for Helder Costa, I'm not quite sure which Angola player has been booked. Oh, it's Bruno Pass. I don't think he's touched the ball. He certainly touched Mohamed Kudus there. Konya Spor, midfielder. Two come together again. Kudus and Pass. A great Champions League campaign Mohamed Kudus had, at least individually. 4 goals and 2 assists in the 6 group games for Ajax, but they were a fiendishly tough group with Liverpool and Napoli as well. Napoli, of course, into the quarter-finals with their superstar Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen really firing the season. Here's Addo. Again, that's overhit. Happened on a number of occasions, actually. Pitch is a little bit uneven, shall we say. That may well have contributed to that. Chikli Ndefi plays his club football in Czech Republic with Slovan Liberec. He's on loan there from Baník Ostrava. Another Czech team. He's been in the Czech Republic a few years now as Ndefi. Born in the Netherlands. So Angola, a mix of homegrown players and the diaspora. Same as Ghana, actually. Jordan Ayew is born in Marseille, I believe. And his father was playing at the time, and what a Marseille side that was. Swaddler, Bedi Pelly and Jean-Pierre Papin, of course, up front. Bedi Pelly then going on to win the Champions League with Marseille in 1993. European Champions League, of course. Not sure why. Let's get a good look at Daniel Amati's individual stats monitor strapped to his chest. Play continues. Here's Freddie. Party not fooled by the step over. Here's Sulemana. Mensah, first time ball in. Behind for another corner. They've had a clutch of them, have Ghana. Not looked as threatening in the air, though, as Angola have. Is that about to change? Are you warming up? And I do. Warming up as well. Not sure they need too much of it. Pretty warm down there, even in the shade, as Andre's younger brother, Jordan, gets ready to take this corner. Great delivery too, but right into the 6-yard area, but a clean pair of hands from Adilson da Cruz Cipriano, who, hopefully for commentators, is just known as Neblu. Canero forward to Ari Papel. Plays his club football like Al-Akhdar in Libya. Taking on Amati and getting round him as well. A shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Don't think he's going to get the decision. For my money, there was a more obvious penalty earlier on when Jordan Ayew was brought down by Canero. No referee from the DRC didn't give the spot kick. Still down though is Ari Papel. The Yara Stadium, something of an iconic venue in African football. 40,000 capacity, home to Asante Kotoko. 24-time record Ghanaian champions, 2-time African Champions League winners. Stadium named after Baba Yara, the king of wingers. 2004. It's a legendary name to a legendary stadium. So good look at this challenge again from Amati. It's actually Ari Papel who rather barges into Amati and just bounces off the very solidly built Leicester City centre-back. And he put himself to blame there, as the Al-Akhdar winger. Play continues. There's not a foul, says the referee. Party still 0-0. We're approaching half-time, but don't forget we had a cooling break, so there's probably a good 5 minutes at least to be added on. Ayew. Party. Movement ahead of him. Over the head of Sulemana, though. Needs to be to the feet of Kamaldeen Sulemana. He's not going to win a header as Nebula goes all the way out of his goal and beyond, almost onto the running track around the football pitch to get the ball. Don't see that too often. It's usually a clutch of ball kids around the pitch. Indeed, there is 5 minutes to be added on here at the end of the first half. Bruno pass. Here's Ari Papel, seems to be fully recovered from his challenge with Daniel Amati. Tikinera tried to play Papel in, comes back to him kindly. Jelson. Bring a pass to Freddie, he's been busy, goes for goal. What a strike as well! What a hit from the Angola captain. Ati Ziggy was flying across to his right as it zipped just wide of that right-hand post. Well, there's something for Ghana to think about. They've been a threat in the air. They're also a threat from distance if the ball's at the feet of their number 16. So another one who plays his club football in Turkey is Alfredo Colombe Ribeiro, known as Freddie. He plays at Antalya Sport, been there since 2019 as well, so clearly likes it and is clearly popular. Pretty popular with the referee here. Away a free kick and it's taken really quickly. Suleiman. Ghana are aware that half-time's approaching. Trying to get their noses in front. Suleiman. A number of red shirts packed inside that penalty area. Jordan Ayew dispossessed by Freddie, who's everywhere right now. Jelson. Halfway through, the 5 added on at the end of the first half. Still goalless between Ghana and Angola. A couple of chances by Mohamed Kudus. A couple of scares at the opposite end as well, notably from headers for Angola. Still no breakthrough though. Can Thomas Partey help try and find one? Mohamed Kudus. It's nicely done. Partey. And again, nicely done. Just teed up for the first time snapshot. I think it was Iñaki Williams. Took a touch on the way through, says the referee. Or did it? Jordan Ayew teeing up Williams for the strike. Well, the referee is a lot closer than we are. So if that took a touch off an Angola player, it will be a Ghana corner. Jordan Ayew with it. Deep on this time. GQ's there, but so is Neblu. Easy enough for the goalkeeper, who just tells his teammates to stay calm. And that's why, because it's half-time in Kumasi, and I think Angola will be happy with a point after 45 minutes. That's exactly what they will be getting if the scoreline stays like this. Ghana 0, Angola 0. Difficult to say who had the better of the first half. Ghana probably had the best opportunity. Angola too looked threatening on a number of occasions. Work to be done by both teams, but Angola will certainly be the happier with the goalless draw after 45 minutes. Six attempts each, 3 on target for Ghana. Just the one for the visitors. Ghana with the majority possession, overwhelmingly so. Probably argue that Angola did more with it. And hopefully we should see some first half highlights. We'll take both of these teams onto 5. Still a relatively long way to go. And they've both got a long way to go back to Angola for Monday's game in Luanda. There's not going to be a lot of time to prepare, and certainly not to recover from this one. This is how things shaped up in that first half. Between Ghana and Angola in Kumasi. Very warm at kickoff. 32, 33 degrees, high humidity as well. Plenty of tension around the stadium too. The Yara stadium packed as usual to the rafters. Both sides on 4 points ahead of kickoff. Home side with the star names though, like Thomas Partey, the captain. This was a good opportunity though for Angola. Ari Papel just dallying a little, needed to hit it there. Instead wanted to touch it back onto his right foot and take the shot. Daniel Amati in the way though. Decent first touch actually. Just didn't have the confidence to take it with his left. Yara forward. Mohamed Kudus, always a threat. That was a shot from distance, had a better chance earlier than that actually. Right in the opening couple of minutes that he put wide. Well, getting plenty of views of it as well. Easy enough save for Neblu in the Angola goal. Might well have been going wide as well, but it was a close run thing. That was a big penalty shout for Ari Pabel, or at least he thought it was, but not the referee. And that's why it's goalless at half-time in Kumasi.
Show your true colours at the biggest stage in African football, the Africa Cup of Nations. But beyond the carnival atmosphere, serious contenders.
Says never give up on it. That's what Ghana have got to do in the second half. They've got to persist, but they've also got to improve. We're underway in the second half. Ghana against Angola. Ghana in the white. Daniel Amati on the ball. Ghana looking for the win that would take them some 3 points clear at the top of Group E ahead of Monday's game against this very same opponents in Luanda. Manhandled was Sulemana by Ndefi. Here's Helga Costa. Nice little ball too, hooked round for Freddie. Up against Jiku, goes past him as well, does the Angola captain, but then there's a good recovery from the Ghana defender. Whether Atizigi will retain his place as the #1 goalkeeper with Wallacott free from injury now as Freddie plays it in. Atizigi's double fist away to the edge of the area at least. Here's Helder Costa. Freddie again. Again, Ghana makes slightly heavy work of getting the ball away. Two more rounds, of course, of qualifying after. I should say 2 more match days of qualifying after this. 1 game in June and 1 in September. Ghana away to Madagascar after going to Angola, and then they're at home here to Central African Republic. As Freddie plays it in, dangerous ball it was too. Gideon Mensah with the header. Really looked vulnerable to the aerial ball as Atizigi. Wow, what on earth was Neblu doing out there? It's a really good bit of anticipation though, actually, from the Angola goalkeeper. Didn't expect to see him that far out of the goal, but he had clearly anticipated his opposite numbers move. Good that he did as well. I think it was Sulemana who was going to burst onto that quick goal kick. Referee just making sure that there won't be any time wasting. Here come Ghana again. Odoi. As the ball chipped through, that's a foul, surely, on Ayew by Boatu. A little bit too hasty there was the Angola defender. Wasn't really going anywhere there, Jordan Ayew. Comes the ball, it's a dangerous one as well. GQ was there. Decent opportunity for Alexander GQ. Not known for his goal scoring. It's the Strasbourg defender. Played at Bastia and Caen as well in the French leagues. Here's Freddie. Jelson. A little bit too much on that. It's forced a little bit wider than he would have liked, isn't Defe? Freddie. Angola still have it though. Not for long. Partey nipped in and GQ completes the clearance. Gaspar wins it. He's been solid at the back so far for Angola. 6-7 minutes into the second half. Ghana 0, Angola 0. It's nearly over the top of Gaspar. Nearly a very, very good ball for Iñaki Williams, who's seen precious little of it, it has to be said. That's really good play too from Jelson, and Angola come again. Ari Papel on the far side. And Zola's in the middle. Martin not full, but gets the ball across. And again, Ghana really struggling. When the ball comes into the area, they are not dealing with it well. Partey runs away from Ahmed Kudus. It's a real ripple of excitement every time he gets the ball, the Ajax midfielder. Beaten by the bounce there, but it's come through for Sulemana. And still Kamaldeen Sulemana. And still good start by Neblu, his best of the game so far. And another glimpse to the talent that is Kamaldeen Sulemana. Cuts back. Just worked enough space on Ndefi to get that shot away. Ghana corner. Ayew with it, flicked on by Mensah at the near post. Away by Tekenera. It's a little bit extravagant. Needlessly so from Odoi. Here's Alder Costa. Fouled by Gideon Mensah. Pass. From Ghana again.
Odoi. Half after
Coming on for show. Foul, surely. On Ayu. By Buasu. A little bit too hasty there was the Angola defender. Can he use that pace of his? Not really going anywhere there, Jordan Ayu. Party. Didn't catch it. The man who got the crucial goal in the qualifying third round tie against Nigeria to send Ghana to the World Cup at Nigeria's expense. What's a dangerous one as well. GQ was there. Decent opportunity for Alexander GQ. Not known for his goal scoring. He's the Strasbourg defender.
At 10 minutes in the second half, Ghana 0, Angola 0.
So plenty of enterprise as well
from both
the
sides.
French leagues.
At the Costa to Canero.
Here's Freddie. Jelson still on his feet. Is Angola only still with the ball.
Wide there.
And then it's wasted again.
Like is the
final Freddie
pass at times.
Just let both teams down. Not for long. Partey nipped in and GQ completes the clearance. Gaspar wins it. He's been solid at the back so far for Angola. 6-7 minutes into the second half. Ghana 0, Angola 0. It's nearly over the top of Gaspar. Nearly a very good ball for Iñaki Williams, who's seen Jordan Ayu of it. It has to be said. Jelson. That's really good play too from Jelson, and Angola come again. Ari Papel on the far side. Bruno pass. And Zola's in the middle. Here's Freddie. Marty not full, but gets the ball across. A throw to Angola. And again, Ghana really struggling. And the ball comes into the area, but I'm not dealing with it well. Party with the challenge. Away from Mohamed Kudus quickly. And Sulemana has it now. Gets away from Freddie. And then nutmegs Bruno pass, and here come Ghana. Every time he gets the ball, the Ajax midfielder. Mohamed Kudus. Beaten by the bounce there, but it's come through for Sulemana. And still Kamaldeen Sulemana. Odoi. And still. Party. Good stop by Neblu, his best of the game so far. And the captain gets it again. Being given away. Cheaply too. And Zola. Foul by Adam. Dogged from the Ghana midfielder. A little bit too much so as Angola come forward. Here's Ari Papel, stopped by Mensah, at least temporarily. And then easy enough for Atizigi. Played such a fundamental role in that fine win against South Korea at the World Cup. Canero, Freddie, so good on the ball, does the Angola captain. Here's his opposite number, Thomas Partey. Jordan Ayu. It's nicely done. Gideon Mensah, only two in the middle to aim at. Maybe needed to be a little less hasty there. To Ghana. As Andre Ayew waits his turn. Here's Canera. Nice to get forward. Metro de Luanda fullback. It's wasted. Certainly more in hope than expectation. So play that into the penalty area. Mohamed Kudus, nice little turn. Gets the crowd going. Sulemana. Still Kamaldeen Sulemana. A little bit selfish. Kudus had found some space on that left-hand side. Yet to score for Southampton since his January move from Rennes. Club teammate Mohamed Salisu missing out on this one. He probably would have started in place of GQ, but Salisu, a little bit short of fitness, has been out of the Southampton side of late. He's in the squad. We'll see him on Monday. So Iñaki Williams comes forward. That's way too much for Jordan Ayew, or for anybody else for that matter. Just sense the crowd getting a little bit impatient with Garnett. Mensa. He has
goals in 23 for him in the Italian top flight.
Past the hour mark.
Now gets a corner off.
It's almost gone in
to Canero.
Ghana 0, Angola 0. At times, surrendering possession very, very cheap, but I do wonder if it's time for Chris Hughton to make some changes. Angola looked the fresher of the two.
On a second corner, deeper this time. It's over the head even of GQ at the back post, who gives the delivery the thumbs up. Strasbourg